he's saying there's too much power vested in the 1922 committee of backbench MPs. But then he alluded to rumours in the vote of vote lending and vote rigging. What do you know about that?
Well, we are really getting into murky territory there, and it's hard to say. I mean, he's made various accusations, which I wouldn't necessarily want to say I can stand up, frankly. But I mean, yeah, but there is a suggestion. There is a suggestion that behind the scenes there was attempts to stitch up this contest. And all sorts. I don't think it's going to work that way because most of the Boris allies are going to get their person with Liz Truss, it seems.
Well, just on that then. So if Truss should win, will this involve further division because of those who will be in the cabinet and those who will be ditched?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, Liz Truss is going to be leader, but behind the scenes... behind her, sitting behind her, is going to be people like Boris Johnson, Michael Gove. I'm not sure if your viewers are aware, but he's a real Machiavellian character in the Conservative Party, who's
very able.
Again has been behind political assassinations before. In fact, breaking story this morning is that there's a suggestion he may leave Parliament, which I think would be an enormous relief to Liz Truss, even though should probably lose a by-election.
Yes, but it's the loss of a great talent. I mean, Gove, I know he's a bit of a Machiavellian type, but my God, he's a brilliant mind, a magnificent speaker, and very, very highly credentialed. What's going to happen to experienced people like Sir John Redwood, Ian Duncan Smith, Jacob Rees-Mogg? Are they going to get a Guernsey?
Well, it's possible. There's certainly talk about it. I mean, the right wing of the party want John Redwood as the Chancellor, and frankly, there's no better qualified person to take the job. He'd be brilliant at it. His problem is his public persona. Ian Duncan Smith, the former leader, again, there was some talk that he would be Deputy Prime Minister in the administration. That seems to be quietening down a little bit. There was a lot of talk about that when I went on holiday, and I came back, and then other names seem to have popped up into the.
The rumour mill says Kwasi Kwarteng, the 47-year-old Secretary of State for Business. He's a Harvard and Cambridge graduate, born in London, but the parents emigrated from Ghana as students in the 1960s. The mother's a barrister, the father's an economist. He's Truss's preferred choice as Chancellor.
Yes, and now originally it was Therese Coffey, who is in charge of working pensions at the moment and is a very close friend of Truss. But she seems to be heading for the Chief Whip's office, which will be literally next door to the Prime Minister in Downing Street. So, and Kwasi Kwarteng, again, has been a supporter and a close friend of hers for some time. And we will see. I mean, the thing about Kwasi Kwarteng is that he's not won a lot of fans as business secretary.
No.
And one of the criticisms is but he's a great guy to take out for lunch, and I can tell you this on personal experience. He's a great guy to take.
He
doesn't want to talk about his brief. He wants to talk about his history books. You know, he writes history books, and they're very good history books. I'd recommend picking up a copy. But you know, if he's going to be Chancellor, he's going to have to focus on the job in hand.
All right.